Today we are driving to Shenandoah National Park. If you take our highway, what is it called?
460
east instead of the Interstate 77, you will see some beautiful views.
Awesome.
Take that. It's well worth it.
We are officially on Skyline Drive in Shenandoah National Park. We still have about a half-hour drive to get to our trailhead, but we get to enjoy all the views like this one here. Made it to our spot at the Shenandoah National Park. We're really excited to go walking around. We're on the Hawksbill Gap Trail. It actually connects with the Appalachian Trail, so we're pretty excited to walk on the Appalachian Trail today and actually get to experience that. Obviously, we're not going to do the whole trail probably ever, but it's kind of cool to be on it for a little bit. So we're going to head this way, and it's going to be about an hour and a half, and we are going to have a lot of fun. And I think we're going to the tallest peak in the whole park, so it's going to be pretty cool. But let's get going. Alright, so we've been on the trail for about 15 minutes now.
And I'm dying.
Moles is not having an easy time.
It's all uphill, like we're climbing the mountain.
But I was telling Molly, it's crazy that people who are on the Appalachian Trail from Georgia all the way to Maine or wherever it ends, like this is just a tiny little segment in their path. But for us, this is like probably as far as we'll ever go. It's just like crazy to think about how this is like nothing to them and they just like live on the mountains. It's just pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna have to be taking a little easy on this trip, aren't we, Moss?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, so this is not very easy, we found out. Obviously we knew hiking in the snow and ice wouldn't be that easy. But wow, Moose is even having problems and he's got 4 legs to stand on.
He slipped.
But it is still so beautiful. Like, I think this is worth it because we haven't seen a single person on this trail. And also, I mean, like these over here, these icicles, they're just beautiful and you can even like hear the water dripping off of them. So this is awesome. I think this is just beautiful. I love this hike. We're not as tired as we were in the beginning either, which is also nice.
So as you can see, well, you guys don't know, but we're halfway done, about 45 minutes into the hike. Moose is enjoying this so much. Ty's enjoying this. I'm loving this too. I'm a little sore because this is the first thing I've done really like adventurous and like backcountry hiking in deep snow. And yeah, my pelvis is a little bit sore from the crash a few years ago, but not really bad. So I think anybody that isn't really injured can do this.
Wow, this is amazing. I didn't know if it would be worth it after all this hiking. But it is worth it. It is amazing. Moose is all excited. He made it. Good boy. This is awesome. I could hang out here all day long. Wow.
So we are now descending the mountain. It feels like we're running down it because we are slipping. We are running down this mountain. We are currently running down this mountain. Ah! But the summit up there was amazing. It was way better than I have ever thought it was going to be. The hike up was super hard, and I just wanted to quit. But we got up there and it was worth it. And yeah, it's a perfect hike. I couldn't have asked for anything else.
It was Molly's first big hike, so yeah. It was awesome. We got to stand up there and just listen to nothing for a little bit.
Yeah, it's awesome. So we are in the town of Harpers Ferry. It's a cute little old rustic town. It is actually on the border, it's in West Virginia. It's on the border of Maryland, Virginia, and West Virginia. And it's a historic landmark or district. Yeah, it's awesome. It's beautiful.
You love these quaint little towns, don't you?
I do.
So behind me is the St. Peter's Roman Catholic Church. It actually escaped devastation from the Civil War because the priest inside flew the British Jack, symbolizing that he was neutral in the whole thing, and it remained relatively unscathed because of the respect that both sides had for it. They had to make some renovations here lately to make it what it is now, but it still holds Mass every Sunday. Alright, so in the videos that you guys just saw, that's a Thomas Jefferson rock. It's called that because Thomas Jefferson actually sat on that very rock and saw the Shenandoah colliding with the other river that comes in here, and said that it is worth a journey across the Atlantic. Obviously, he was a well-traveled man. He was like an ambassador and everything like that. So when he knows what he's talking about when he says a journey across the Atlantic. So it was kind of cool to sit over there and see like Thomas Jefferson was there at one point in his life and just like admiring the beauty of it, running up against the mountains and everything. Me and Molly are taken aback by how beautiful Harpers Ferry is. This is an amazing town. We don't get much time here, sadly, but we definitely want to come back and make more time out of it. But this is a really cool place. You guys have got to come and check out Harpers Ferry in West Virginia.
And don't sit on the rock.
Don't sit on the rock. Those people are being idiots.
So this church right here, it's the ruins of an 1852 church, one of Harpers Ferry's. Harpers Ferry's one of their 5 earliest churches, and back in the Civil War, back in the Civil War, it was actually like a hospital for, I think, soldiers. Yeah.
So the building right behind me is actually a very famous hotel. It is one of the first and only hotels in Harpers Ferry. Guests like Thomas Jefferson, who came when he visited the Rock and visited all the area, as well as Meriwether Lewis, who was on the Meriwether Lewis and Clark expedition in the West. They both stayed here among other famous guests, and this is kind of like their spot to come and hang out when they watched over the river and the mountains and everything here. So it's a really cool spot in history as well. Alright, so we are now on the footbridge that leads out of Harpers Ferry and actually into Maryland. Right here we have 3 states. There's Maryland right here, West Virginia right here, and Virginia over there. But this is where you can walk on the actual Appalachian Trail and join the Maryland Heights Loop, which actually takes you to the very tip top of all those rocks up there, and you can look down on the entire town. It's really cool. Definitely recommend it. We aren't able to do it tonight, but we will definitely be back to do so.
And the railroad tracks are right there. So we have made it to our home sweet home for the night. Last night it was the really cute Railroad Museum in the little mountain town of Princeton, West Virginia. Tonight is a Walmart in, I think, somewhere in Maryland. So
Hagerstown.
Hagerstown, yeah, right? Hagerstown, Maryland. So nothing crazy, nothing elegant, but it's a safe spot for the night. We just called inside and the manager was kind enough to say stay out of the main drag and you'll be fine. So yeah, this is our home for the night.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for our video. This is a great vlog. We had a lot of fun. So we will see you on the next week's video. And just thank you so much for watching once again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it to all your friends. Let them know that we're awesome. And thanks so much again for watching, guys. See you next week. Bye.
Bye. Hello. Die. Die. What is Dad doing? Die. Die.